Hey guys, so it's the break between the first and the second quarter. I'm obviously sitting with Grant. It's his daughter's game. Her mum is here with her partner. She has a lovely name, but I cannot remember how to pronounce it, so I'm too embarrassed to ask again, which isn't usually like me, but I asked like twice the first time and it's still not there. This isn't going to be a long video because I had to take my glove off one hand to actually push the button. So far, what I've learned about footy, I'm walking backwards because the buzzer thing just went off, and I promised Grant that I would walk away so that I wouldn't annoy too many people, because obviously earlier I was down there when they were doing, I think it was the first game. Again, I got real confused. And when I was like, I'm trying to get the rundown of the football games, I definitely had a lot of people look at me. So Grant's ex, whatever, his daughter's mother, I said to her, I've never actually seen a full football game beginning to end. Like I said, except maybe I think my stepkid did it, but we're talking like 10, 12 years ago, I'm not sure. And I definitely would, no, he didn't play football, he did, I think it's Oz kick. I think that's where they teach you. I don't totally remember, it's a long time ago. I think Grant's like, I don't care if people think you're the crazy lady that's like bundled up in a bunch of clothes and talking to yourself, and I'm like, that's good. Well, I think he is, I don't care the people might think you're a freak, and I'm like, well, that's lovely, because I sure as shit couldn't give a fuck if people think I'm a freak. But I am here, I'm learning. I don't understand the point of this. Grant's like, do you see why it's a winter game? And I'm like, no, I honest to God, truly do not logically understand why it's a winter game. These women are wearing basically nothing. Now, I've got nothing against women wearing basically nothing. I literally had a conversation at the dog park yesterday about going to the strippers and swingers and BDSM and kink, and how much I love going to the city in like the least amount of clothes possible, like lingerie, and that's who I've been, who I am, yeah? Like that part of me hasn't changed. COVID changed a lot, but you know, that's fine. Anyway, I haven't frozen my fucking ass off. I was already here like half an hour early, and that's why I was half confused. But then the daughter's game started at like 2. It's now 2:30, I don't know. Been talking for 3 minutes. I was like really trying to figure out politely how to say, I really need to go and make a video. Like I can't really express what it feels like where there are differences in me. Sometimes I just want to make a video. I've been telling myself a story in my head, and I figure I may as well share. And then there are times like today, like now, or you know, up until the last few minutes ago, where I was like, I really need to make a video. Very different, but that's the case. Anyway, there are so many things about football I didn't know. So they're like, what did he say? He said they're umpires. I got them confused. There are runners. There's a person that like throws the ball from the side. None of these people I knew existed in football. It's brutal. The mother of the person we were watching was like, because Grant was like, oh, she's Kiwi, and she goes, oh, she fully won't understand then. And I didn't think that I really remembered rugby or the rules to rugby, but sitting here watching this, it's like all the rugby games I've ever seen or played are like flashing through my head, and I'm like, turns out I do remember rugby more than I realised. And yeah, this game is just strange. I've always been one of those people that like, I don't really have any interest in watching men in like tiny little shorts running around fucking kicking a ball. Like, the amount of money people get paid to do this is unbelievably fucking retarded. Like, there are homeless people and people not eating, and then this game is so obsessed in this country. But gotta be honest, fucking grateful I don't get it. I think it's violent, truthfully. I have watched so many people just fly into the air and then landing in ways where I'm just like, oh, that's not healthy on any level. And I know that all the Aussies will hate me because everybody fucking loves shit. Love it. The world, this country is obsessed with this. But it is absolutely freezing fucking cold. I told Grant I was going upstairs, and I was close to going upstairs. We apparently have to be a paid member to say I'm pulling the disability card. I am legitimately going to end up fucked from sitting out here. And he just bought the merchandise that he was been really wanting, and they ended up having like a very large hoodie, and I guess maybe he was embarrassed, and I was like, oh, I've got no embarrassment. I am genuinely, to God, fucking disabled, whether I look, sounded or not. Yeah. And he was like, put the hoodie on, and I was like, oh, and he goes, put the fucking hoodie on, and it's definitely helping. So that's good. Like, I don't know how fucking much longer we're going to be sitting here, but if my pain levels continue to increase, we'll literally go upstairs anyway. It's empty as fuck. That's why I went to the bathroom. Anyway, I don't want to be rude. I've talked for 6 minutes, so I'm going to go, but I'll definitely update later. Bye!